Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share my brow routine with you. I feel I have finally found a brow routine that really works. A lovely subscriber Nona, who also has a YouTube channel, so I will link her down below, so go check her out. She asked me to film a brow routine video, so I'm going to do that. Before we get into the tutorial part, I just want to mention that brows are something that I have struggled with them like my entire life. When I was a teenager, I started plucking my eyebrows and I way over plucked them, and it was 4 years ago when I found YouTube beauty community and beauty blogs, and that time I still did kind of like pluck my brows so that they started from over here. I think it was pretty ugly look. I can show you a picture. I must say that I'm really grateful that I did not do my own wedding makeup. My husband and I got married in 2014, but if I did my own wedding makeup, my brows would have looked like that in the wedding pictures, and honestly, I could not even look them. But yeah, then when I got into makeup, I started doing those thick, ugly brows. I'm sorry, I mean, if you do brows like I have done them previously, I don't mean to, offend anybody. I'm just saying that, I have been there with kind of like sperm-like brows, and then I have been there with thick, really overdrawn brows, and I just don't think that either of them are that flattering on myself. But I had the time when I was doing my brows with the ABH Dip Brow Pomade, which I use in the shade Taupe, and even though it is meant for platinum blondes, it was still way too deep for me, and I don't think it was a good look whatsoever. I'm going to show you a picture of that too. So yeah, I guess that now I am kind of like in between of these two styles. I like my brows to be quite small, like I don't like them too big, and the main reason to that is that my brows really don't grow anymore, and even if I did let them grow, I do have so hooded eyes that the hairs would grow here on my lid and kind of like close my eyes when I like my brows to lift my eye look. And I am not professional makeup artist in any ways, I'm just, telling you how I prefer my brows. So that is what we are going to do today. I'm going to show my brow routine. The only difference is that I do have already everything on. I do have on my base makeup. Today is for me more natural makeup day, which by the way is the first time here on my channel that I'm showing up wearing a natural makeup. Even though I do always film in full face of makeup and I do have on eyeshadow and many times I do have on like bolder lip, that is not what I look all the times. If I do have early mornings, I look more like this. But yeah, most of the times I do my brows very first, and today I'm going to do them the very last. When I do eyeshadow, I do my eyeshadow before I do my base makeup because I just don't want to have fallout on my face. And before I do my eyeshadow, I always do my brows. So brows are actually the very first step of my routine, but today I just wanted to do everything else before and show you my brows. So first I'm going to show you the brow products I do still have in my collection. So tweezers, I do have ones from Tweezerman, and I don't think Tweezerman is a cruelty-free brand, but I have bought them years ago and they still work. So I'm using them. These are like slanted, really thin tweezers. I do really recommend you to get tweezers that are actually sharp and precise, because otherwise, at least I feel with cheap tweezers that are too thick, it only hurts my skin. If you're looking for a good tweezers, Anastasia has ones, and I have not tried them personally, but they are known for their brow products, so I bet that they are good, and I'm going to get them if I ever need new tweezers. But obviously I'm using these that I have because I just don't have any reason to really buy new tweezers when those work. Then my current holy grail brow product is this Pixi Natural Brow Duo, and I do have it in the shade Natural Brown, and I do think that this is the perfect shade for my light blonde hair. So this is an angled brow pencil, and I absolutely do love the shape of this one because this is so quick product to fill in the brows, and I will show it to you. It takes so little bit of time and the result is the most natural and beautiful ever. Also, this product has a brow gel. This brow gel is maybe not my favorite. I just don't feel that I really need another brow gel, but this one is like really hard, and because it's really tinted, it can show up a little bit, and I don't necessarily like that, but I think it's a good gel. It will for sure keep everything on place. Now, I don't have that much brow hair that needs to be kept on place, but I do think that the gel here is excellent. But the reason I buy this product is the pen, and if Pixi sold the pen separately, I would buy that and maybe buy a brow gel that is clear. I do have still another brow pencil in my collection, and it is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, so I'm sure all of you know this product already. This product is a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. The formula of this one is a little bit harder in my opinion, and I personally like them because I find that I do have more control with this product than the Brow Wiz, and also I think this one lasts a longer time on me because it's not as creamy, so I don't use as much. I think it's a great precise brow pencil if you are into this kind of pencils, but the reason I don't like this one that much anymore is that I find it takes for me a longer time to do my brows with this product than with the Pixi pencil, and I find that for some reason, even though this is so precise, I tend to get a little bit too kind of like intense application. It may be the color of this too, so I do have the shade Ash Brown. They do have a couple of shades that are lighter. I believe they have some sort of a blonde shade, and then they have a taupe shade, but their taupe is just like not perfect. Like, I find it's maybe a little bit too warm, so that is why I buy this Ash Brown shade. But actually this one is now in a project pan, and possibly I will not buy this at all anymore. Then I do have a brow powder. I do have one from Essence. This is their Make Me Brow Duo, and it is in the shade Mix It Blonde, and this one is like a light, cooler toned brown color. It has two colors in it, a light one and a dark one, and I'm going to use both of these today, but I use also this brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I bought this brush with the Dip Brow Pomade, and this brush is really good. It's really precise. It's maybe not in its best shape anymore. I used up the entire Dip Brow with this brush, so this has seen life, but I think it works perfectly with the powder, and this one has a nice spoolie, which also is really handy. Okay, so I zoomed you a little bit closer so you can see when I'm doing the brows. So today I'm going to use the Pixi Brow Pencil. I have plucked my brows already. Now, I don't know if you can really see it, if I come up like really close. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but I do have some brow hair like up here. This one maybe looks just like a little bit messy, but I'm, to be honest, too lazy to pluck these. I only pluck them if I really have like a special event where I need them to be perfect. But other than that, I have plucked the brows from down here. Now I'm going in with the Pixi pencil. I'm starting from quite in, but not too in, and I am just like drawing the brow from kind of like both sides. And then what I'm doing is that I'm doing like this. Oh my god, I am like the worst in explaining what I'm doing, but you can see. I'm drawing the shape a little bit, but I'm not going to do too much because then I'm going on top of this with powder. So actually that is what I am going to leave this. That is the shape that I want, but I'm going to deepen it up with the powder. Then just let's do the other side. And as you can see, this is so quick product. I like the formula, it's a little bit drier, so it's not overly waxy and I don't get like too much of product all over the place, but it's still not so hard that I would need to kind of like pull hard. Then if I feel like I got like a little bit too much product to the inner part of the brows, I'm just like going to blend it with my finger. Now I'm going in with the powder and I'm going to start with the deeper side. I will start to deepen up the brow. And I'm starting here from the kind of like inner part. And then when I do have like a little bit less product, I'm going to the outer part. And if I feel I need to kind of like blend something, I'm just going to do it with my finger. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And now I am going in with the lighter powder and I'm going to bring it to the inner part of my brow. But I'm not going to start from the very in, I'm going to start like from the middle and go towards the inner part. Like that. And then I'm going to give a little brush. Then finally I'm going to set my brows using the gel from the Pixi Natural Brow Duo. And that's it. What I do normally if I do my eyeshadow first and the brows are the very first thing that I do from my look, I will clean the brow with concealer. So I'm taking just a little bit of this Revolution concealer to a concealer brush. Then I am kind of like curving out the brow and I'm kind of like dragging the concealer to my lid and putting on eye primer and then I usually set the entire thing. But today I'm not going to do that because I do have everything on already. Also, sometimes I feel I may get a little bit foundation to my brows when I apply my base makeup, but then I'm just going in with the powder again to kind of like fix the situation. But yeah, this is my current brow routine. As you saw before I had done my brows, I don't have that much brow hair and my brow hair is pretty light, so I feel I definitely need something to kind of like frame my face, but I don't like too intense brows anymore and I don't like kind of like drawing my brows too thick because it doesn't look natural. So I feel my current brow routine is kind of like the best brow routine that I can have. Also, it is so super quick. As you saw, it doesn't take a lot of time with the Pixi pencil. But that was everything for today and this is my current brow routine. Thank you so much for watching this video and see you in my next one. Bye bye.